We have the minutes of the discount rate meetings of the Federal Reserve. And what we learned, Kelly, was that only 8 of the 12 banks leading into that December meeting requested a cut in the discount rate. That is the board of directors. They meet. This is an indication, perhaps, of where the president of the Federal Reserve Bank wanted them to go. Sometimes they direct them, sometimes they don't. But only 8 of 12 wanted it, which 4 did not. Kansas City, Minneapolis, Dallas, and St. Louis did not request a quarter-point cut in the discount rates. That suggests that 4 of those presidents are a little more hawkish than, or at least their boards are, and perhaps the presidents as well. The discount rate minute said some directors were cautiously optimistic on the outlook. Others, however, said most directors cited uncertainty about potential changes to trade, fiscal, and other government policies as affecting their outlook. Importantly here, 2 of the 4 banks that didn't request the discount rate minute are headed, Kansas City, headed by Jeff Schmidt, and St. Louis, headed by Alberto Musalem. Both of them have votes this year on the Federal Market Committee. So those 2 guys you can look at as potential staking out a kind of hawkish position or a hawkish wing of the FOMC this year. Kelly?
So, Steve, in other words, would the discount rate normally be news, or is this news because you think there's something to read into about the next direction on interest rates?
Yeah, the latter of that, Kelly. Usually, okay, so I'll give you an example. In September, all 12 banks requested a cut in the discount rate. Now, not all requested 50 basis points. For the November meeting, 10 of the 12 did. Now we're down to 8 of the 12. So I think this tells you how, remember when Powell said it was a close call? It was a close call. More banks did not really seem to be on board with that quarter-point cut. And then I think it's also important that both St. Louis and Kansas City, those banks did not request the cut, and they're headed by 2 guys who have been a little more on the hawkish side in their rhetoric of late.
Appreciate it for that guidance, Steve. Thank you very much. Steve Leisman with